Welcome to the Jamila Adams Experience podcast. It's the place to be if you're a woman over 40 who wants to feel inspired, empowered, and heard. Jamila Adams, your host, is an entrepreneur and best-selling author who will discuss how to find joy and happiness in life's challenges. So come and join the experience.
Welcome back to the Jamila Adams Experience. I'm your host, Jamila Adams, and before we begin, I want to thank you for supporting the podcast. We reached a milestone of over 1,000 downloads. I'm excited about the growth and I want to continue the momentum. So let's get into today's episode. It's about one of the most important yet sometimes overlooked aspects of our lives, friendship. Specifically, we're diving into the world of friendships in midlife, why they matter and how we can build stronger connections, and the rise of new ways women connect and support each other. So grab your favorite beverage, be it tea, coffee, bourbon, no judgment, get cozy, and let's talk about building stronger relationships in midlife. As women, many of us over 40 have experienced life transitions that often lead to reevaluating our friendships. We might be navigating an empty nest, focusing on career changes, or even dealing with health challenges. And in these times, having a strong circle of friends is more important than ever. Research shows that friendships directly impact our mental and physical well-being. They provide emotional support, reduce stress, and even boost our immune systems. For women who are often the caregivers in their families, friendships become a space where we can refuel and find encouragement. But making and maintaining friendships in midlife isn't always easy. Life gets busy, priorities shift, and sometimes it feels like there's no time to nurture relationships. That's why today I want to explore how we can intentionally build stronger friendships and why community is so vital as we age. One of the beautiful things I've noticed recently is the rise of intentional spaces for women to connect. Whether through book clubs, wellness retreats, or online communities, there are more ways than ever to form meaningful bonds. Let's start with book clubs. What I love about them is how they create a natural space for women to come together, not just to discuss books, but to share life experiences, ideas, and even challenges. It's a safe space for friendships to grow organically. Plus, it's always fun to dive into different perspectives over a good read. Then there are wellness retreats, which are becoming increasingly popular for women looking to recharge and connect with like-minded souls. These retreats provide a blend of relaxation, self-discovery, and community, whether it's through yoga, meditation, or simply spending time in nature. They allow for us to form deeper friendships because in those settings we're often more open and vulnerable. And let's not forget the power of online communities. With the rise of social media, women over 40 are finding supportive spaces online where they can share advice, life stories, and encouragement. From Facebook groups dedicated to specific interests to Instagram communities built around shared goals, these digital friendships can be just as meaningful as in-person connections. They allow us to stay connected no matter where we are in the world. I've been very blessed and fortunate to be a part of a book club. Also, I've gone on women's retreats, and it's amazing, and seminars, and it brings everyone together from different walks of life, and we just build and connect with each other. And I think, honestly, we lose sight of that as we get older because, as stated before, life gets in the way. We have shifts in our relationships, and sometimes we forget to reevaluate, I should say, and we don't often connect. But now it's time for us to reconnect with those that we cherish and also just like being around. So with that being said, have you found your tribe in any of these spaces? If not, maybe it's time to seek out a community that resonates with you, whether you prefer face-to-face connections or online relationships. There is a place for you to connect with others who understand where you are in this life. Now, here's something that's been getting a lot of attention lately. Friendship therapy. Yes, I know. Friendship therapy. You've heard it right. More and more women are turning to therapy for individual growth and strengthening their friendships. So, what is friendship therapy exactly? Well, it's a form of therapy where friends come together with a counselor to discuss issues within their friendship, much like couples therapy. The goal is to communicate more effectively, resolve conflicts, and build deeper supportive connections. I would imagine it's some place where you have like a mediator, obviously the counselor, and you talk about what's your biggest gripe with your friend. And you guys either will settle your differences or that friendship will dissolve on its own. Is it important? Yes. Because friendships can be just as complex as romantic relationships, and sometimes we need guidance to navigate those complexities. Just as we invest in our romantic relationships, it's okay to invest in our friendships as well with our girlfriends. In an article by Jaime Ducharme, she discusses how relationship dynamics can go wrong and how friendship therapy can help reestablish connections. Friends go to therapy for many different reasons: processing shared grief, reconciliation of political views, because right now we're all going through it, and just getting through life transitions. There are friends in my circle that have kids, and there are some that don't. There are friends in my circle that have grandkids, some don't. But at the same time, we have that mutual connection and respect for each other, and we try to involve everyone regardless of what is going on in their lives. So we sit down and say, hey, look, you know what? I feel that you're neglecting yourself and you really need to take care of yourself. Have you put yourself on the back burner because of your relationship with your husband, your kids, or so on? And I honestly think that your really good friends will call you out. And not in a bad way, but just to help you grow and learn to be a better person. And I think that's what true friendship is. We grow and learn from each other. So going to therapy with one of your best friends or in confidence, I say go for it, do it. Many women in midlife are realizing that we have life changes. And in those processes, our friendships also change. They're affected by it. Sometimes we need to recalibrate, redefine boundaries, because sometimes we get so comfortable, we overstep our boundaries, and we need not to do that. And or we just need to reconnect. That's the whole thing. It's like we get so far from what we were that we have to reel it in and bring it back to what it should be. So friendship therapy provides tools to do just that, helping us not only maintain friendships, but strengthen them for the long haul. And the best part, it can be a game changer for your mental health. When we have strong, supportive friendships, we feel more secure and emotionally balanced. These connections reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, common struggles during midlife. Have you realized the older you've gotten, the less friends you have? And I think a lot of it has to do with us getting older, maturity, and there's certain things we just won't tolerate anymore. But the true friends, the true ride or dies, who've been with you through thick and thin, no, I know it's cliche, but those are the ones who want to see you succeed. Those are the ones you should be investing in. Those are the friends that look great on paper and in real life. So just keep that in mind. So how do we go about building and maintaining stronger relationships? There are some practical tips I want to share with you. 1, be intentional. Friendships don't happen by accident, especially in midlife. Make an effort to reach out regularly, schedule time to meet up, or even plan a virtual catch-up. I know my girlfriends and I, we did that during the pandemic, and it really helped us stay connected, even though we missed out on doing our girlfriend Christmas, Friendsgiving, things like that, because we had to, stay indoors. I can't remember the whole thing. But anyway, we got through it. But it was hard. But in the meantime, we were intentional with trying to meet up and just stay evolved and stay involved in each other's lives. So the next thing, number 2, be vulnerable. True friendships are built on trust and vulnerability. Don't be afraid to share your struggles, hopes, and dreams with your friends. Being open allows for deeper connections and stronger bonds. Number 3, find common interest. Join a club, take a class, attend events that align with your interests. It's much easier to connect with new people when you share a common ground. Number 4, prioritize quality over quantity. You don't need a huge circle of friends to feel fulfilled. Focus on cultivating a few deep, meaningful relationships rather than trying to keep up with a large group. And like I said, I prefer to have a small circle of friends because anything larger than that, say 6, 7 people, the egos, it's ridiculous. But through, I guess, age comes wisdom and maturity. So when you see that someone is not doing their part or just something off, you ask them what's going on. And then if you find that you're getting pushed back, then maybe that's your sign that you need to start weaning yourself away from this person, because sometimes their negative energy can spread like a virus through your friend group. And it only takes one person. So just remember, prioritize quality over quantity. And finally, number 5, embrace change. Friendships evolve over time. Don't be afraid to let go of relationships that no longer serve you, and be open to forming new connections with people who align with where you are in your life today. Building and maintaining strong friendships in midlife is an intentional act of self-care. It's about surrounding ourselves with women who lift us up, challenge us to grow, and offer a shoulder to lean on. Whether you are finding those friendships through book clubs, wellness retreats, online spaces, or even friendship therapy, know that you deserve to feel connected, seen, and supported. So I hope today's episode resonated with you, and I encourage you to reach out to your friends, and especially the ones you've, kind of lost track of. Some friendships, you can, reestablish. Other ones, they were left in the past for a reason. But try building a new community, and also the friends that you have, grow and nurture them. You'll be amazed how it comes back to you. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. And if you want more conversations like this, leave a comment. So as we close out, I want you to be inspired, be inspiring, be encouraged, be encouraging. But most of all, I want you to be you, and I'll chat with you next week. Take care.
Do you have a passion project you want to bring to life? Let Jamila Adams at your service help you. Jamila Adams at your service was created to assist businesswomen 40 plus by bringing their passion project to life through website design and marketing. Visit JamilaAdamsAtYourService.com and sign up for a consultation today. Remember, you have a voice, use it.